we left you on a cliffhanger in the last vlog.
I was begging her, Tammy, please show everyone the waterfall.
Yes.
Please don't wait for the next vlog.
Strictly do not show anyone the waterfall. So, we are still currently at the waterfall, but this time you can see it. So, here it is. So hello and welcome to the vlog. So we have said goodbye to Buff and Fellow and George, and we are now in Knysna. So we are at the Jubilee Creek, and we're about to have a picnic by the lake, which will be really nice. There's a lot of spots you can sit, like there's also braai areas, and there's like a park bench, picnic bench that you can sit at, but we wanted to be closer to the water, so we brought a blanket and we're just going to plop it down here, have something to eat, and then we are going to go to our next accommodation, which is Woodlands, because we are running a little bit late, but we didn't want to miss out on the picnic opportunity.
They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun.
Picnic. I'm busy getting moaned at for my packing skills.
We've eaten a whole bunch of stuff, and yet there's less space.
And so on the hike we were there's like a few rivers or streams that you have to cross, so I'm being very careful now to cross these streams and to not fall in, and on the stones I go or on the rocks I go, and Byron just jumps across and he's like, yeah, this is easy, gets to the other side. Every single time I crossed a river, I stood in it.
My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun.
So my shoes now are sopping, my socks are sopping, so Byron's gone to fetch me some dry shoes from the car, and so I'm just gonna wait here in our picnic spot. But I don't know, comment down below, do you always step in the river? Are you a pro river crosser? Because Byron can cross a river and I step in it. Maybe one day I'll get better at this game, but we'll see. We are now at the big tree, and it's pretty cool because this tree is actually about 800 years old.
Closer to 900,
yeah, closer to 900 years old, which is insane because, like, can you imagine how many people this tree has seen stand under it? I mean, it obviously wasn't always this big, it was like a baby tree at some point.
A sapling.
But it's almost been around for 1,000 years.
In like the year 1000, this tree existed.
That's just crazy. How many lives have passed, but the tree still stands? Crazy.
Lie in the sun. Yeah, my friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun.
We have arrived at Woodlands in Knysna. You can see Tammy right over there. With just enough time to quickly show you around, and then, as you can see, I'm turning orange as I walk in, show you the most stunning sunset. Oh, I'm excited. The time lapse is going. Oh.
Hey!
So we just came from jumping on the trampoline because that's what real adults do. We're gonna go on the trail walk here in Woodlands. So they have, like, if you go down, there's a sign that says compost heap, and then there's a sign that says trail. So we're gonna go explore the trail now because I explored the compost heap yesterday. Let's go, Byron. We are now approaching the sign that says trail or compost. Byron is carrying the tripod like a boom.
Like a what?
Like a boom.
A boom.
A boom. It's like a bum, but not. And now we are walking. So, there are these bunch of walking sticks at the start of the hike. And so I grabbed one and was like, Byron, you want a walking stick? And then he was like, nah, I don't need one. And then he walked ahead and tripped. So then I laughed. But now he's walked on. What he doesn't know is that I too took a walking stick and tripped at the same spot that he tripped at. But we shan't tell him that, shall we? I feel like I didn't explain that well enough. When Byron tripped, I gave him grief. I said, you need a walking stick there, bro. And I gave him grief. And then I tripped, so with my walking stick. So there is the irony. We made it to the suspension bridge. You know what? You should really look where you're going because my walking stick just went straight through the hole. We have arrived at the Red Bridge. Here's the Red Bridge. Apparently you can jump off here and swim. But I don't know how deep the water is. It looks pretty shallow. At least right now it looks shallow. But apparently you can jump off here. Just to clarify, we're not jumping off. We've just come to the cutest little church ever, and oh, you need to come smell these flowers, but don't snip a bee up your nose like I almost did. But this place is so beautiful. Look at this. That's like storybook character stuff. Into the church. Sorry if you can't hear me, there's people chopping down trees in front of us, but it's actually so cute. So they have like a pamphlet and a brochure, so there's some info you can buy, and then they also have a prayer walk brochure, and then you can come from spot to spot in the garden around the church, and it's like a prayer station. So you go and you pray in this spot, go and pray in that spot, and I think that's a really nice way to reflect and meditate on who you are and what you've done and your walk.
Wide open space, joy in my heart, in the gardens of Manitou Park. I'm homesick most for a place I don't know, but I knew before. Homesick
you think?
That was awesome. It is awesome. It still exists.
It's so cool.
You should come here.
And it's like just a little church in
But
the middle
gardens
of
are
town.
nice, and the church is cool, and there's a church hall, and the benches are in good nick.
And there's nice smelling flowers leading towards the church. And if you like history, there's a whole bunch of graveyards you can walk through.
Graveyards, there's one.
Well, gravestones. Yeah, overall, very nice. We have now come to Margaret's Viewpoint. And it's really nice because you can see the view of like the town of Knysna, and it's really, really pretty.
Scared of what's broken between you and I. Angels in flame burned in my mind, and there's nowhere to rest for the night. Homesick most for a place I don't know, but I knew before.
We are at Brenton Beach, and it's so cool to see everybody making like a move towards sustainability. So there's even like, if you're going to be fishing, there's a drop your fishing line in here, like bin, like everything is towards being sustainable and giving you tips on how to do so.
There's a Brenton blue butterfly, a South African national treasure that is found only right here in Brenton-on-Sea.
Huh,
We're so overexposed.
we are, sorry.
Homesick most for a place I don't